So recently, Duraludon got a new evolution in Archaludon. If you don't know why that's such a huge deal, it's because that meant that it was technically legal to use it in Littlecup. And if you don't know why that's a huge deal, it's because you can see here's Duraludon stats. 535 base stat total, huge special attack, decently fast. Here's the average Littlecup Pokemon stats. You can see here the absolute highest base stat total that any Pokemon has is only 390 compared to Duraludon's 535. So like anyone with eyes would know, hey, this thing's gonna be completely broken, you know? Like everyone knew, everyone was making memes, this thing is gonna be so unbelievably broken. But fortunately, or unfortunately, however you see it, it got banned before the tier was even released and nobody got the opportunity to play it. But there is a bright side though. They said, hey, because like this thing's gonna be banished to the Shadow Realm forever, you're never gonna be able to use it, let's just allow one goofy little unofficial tournament where all the rules are the same except Duraludon is legal. Now that obviously sounded like some fun to me, some free content, you know what I'm saying? So I decided to join, and here's how that went. So game 1, I'm facing off against ISS, and you can see I win by activity. Now what does that mean? It means my opponent, like I messaged them, I said, hey, I'm available at this time. They say, yeah, okay, I can do that. How about January 1st? I say, yeah, okay, that works for me. And then on January 1st, I wait for like an hour for my opponent at the specified time. He just never shows up. Just does not show up. So, because he never shows up, I just get the free activity win. I mean, kinda lame, I guess, but hey, it's cool. It's cool. I don't really care. Since round 1 wasn't very interesting, here's how round 2 went. So we start off, they lead with Impidimp, I lead with Voltorb. I just get some nice chip with T-Bolt, you know how it is. They do Parting Shot immediately. Honestly, I probably should have predicted this. I use T-Bolt and I get a para. Now this T-Bolt para was unbelievably lucky. I don't think I need to explain why like this T-Bolt para was super duper lucky. Like, now to be fair, I just want to say, I want to justify myself. I was planning on using Thunder Wave on them this turn anyway, like on turn 3. I would have used like Thunder Wave to paralyze them anyway, but getting this para, making it so I didn't have to use T-Wave, I could just like switch out immediately, Volt Switch out. This was super lucky, there's no denying that. Like, that T-Bolt para, insane. I go into my Meowth, they get full parried. Now, so far, like, it's only been 3 turns. Dude, my opponent's been hacked, dude. This was a tough battle, dude. Like, only 3 turns in and my opponent's, like, dude, it's already not looking very good. So they decide to use Terra Fairy. They use Iron Defense. Like, so the reason I used Knockoff is because, like, I mean, I just thought that they were going to switch into, like, Volibile or something. And no reason to use High Jump Kick when they can just roost off the damage. Might as well just knock off, at least do something permanent. But they just decided to stay in and use Terra Fairy Iron Defense. And like, it's pretty obvious what they're gonna do. If you're running an Iron Defense set, you're also, I don't know why I didn't U-turn here. U-turn, I mean, it would have just been like 5%, but like U-turn was just definitely better there. They go for Body Press, obviously. Now I have Gunk Shot, but oh wait, no, yeah, I forgot. I thought I had Gunk Shot, but this is like special attacking Toedscool. I honestly don't really know why I was running special attacking Toedscool, but yeah. So instead of having Gunk Shot, I have Surf and Sludge Bomb. For some reason, I go for Surf. Wait, I don't even have Surf. I mean Sludge Bomb. I only have Surf. So you can see I'm just spamming Surf, getting some nice chip. They use Rest. I mean, honestly, Rest is kind of annoying, but I mean, it's not... Okay, I get a crit here too. I mean, again, super lucky crit. But the Rest, I don't really care about that Rest, because like, all I needed was just to stall out those Light Screen turns, right? Like, if I stall out Light Screen, like, that's already good enough for me. That's already, like, a win in my books. They do not get anything good. I get another crit. I'm not gonna lie, the Flip Turn crit into the T-Bolt crit, Yeah, that's tough. That is just tough. Super tough. I use T-Bolt again. I think I use Giga Drain here, predicting like the... No, I use T-Bolt again. Alright. So here you can see the T-Wave in effect. I get the para here too, super lucky. I don't know why I didn't Volt Switch here. Volt Switch was 10 times better. I should not have been staying in here. But yeah, like I decided to, so here I reveal the T-Wave, which is really nice, just making it so this Minccino isn't gonna sweep my team. I get 2 pairs in a row, which again is like super lucky, but yeah, I've been getting lucky here. They get paired for a 3rd time in a row. Tough. Very tough game for my opponent. They go for Impidimp, but like, Impidimp was 100% a misplay here. Because like, Light Screen is about to like, basically what they're doing here is, oh, I think I understand what they're doing. They went for Reflect because they're like, oh, Light Screen's about to wear out. But that doesn't really matter, since they're running Body Press, they must be a physical attacking set. But I'm like Body Press, Flash Cannon, Draco Meteor. I'm not a physical attacking set, I'm special attacking, so... Yeah, them getting Reflect up here was just completely useless, since I don't even use physical attacks. Well, except for Body Press. They go into Shelter. I mean, there's no reason for me not to just T-Bolt one-shot them here. They already used up their Terra, so like, I mean, T-Bolt was just free. I guess they didn't expect the T-Bolt, since like, T-Bolt is like decently uncommon, but yeah, I just had T-Bolt completely smoke him. I used Draco Meteor here, which was just completely unnecessary, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I could have just used Flash Cannon here, there's no reason to use Draco. It still would have been a 2-shot, but then like, my special attack wouldn't have been dropped. But in reality, it doesn't really matter. I mean, this is literally a 6-0, like, this is quite literally just a 6-0, I haven't lost a single Mon yet. So yeah, I just go into my Voltorb, I mean, to reset that special attack, drop. And then boom, go into my Duraludon again, they use Air Slash. And I pretty easily win the first game. Now, was there some hacks? No, there was a lot of hacks. This was not some hacks, alright? This was a lot of hacks. But all around, I'd say, very easy game. I didn't even have to bring out, like my... I mean, again, like, it was easy, but it was super lucky. So, like, at this point, I was just hoping, like, for my opponent's sake, I was hoping, dude, I hope you get some better luck next game. Like, you need it, dude. You need some better luck next game. And yeah, all I'm gonna say is I shouldn't have said that. Because they start off with T-Waving my Fungus and get the full para. I'm not gonna lie, T-Waving the Fungus, that's kind of a scummy play. I'm not gonna lie. Because, like, Fungus is slower than anything, than everything. Literally everything. There's not a single thing that Fungus outspeeds. So there is no reason to use this T-Wave, except for fishing for a para, and they got it. I guess since they got hacked last game, they were just like, you know what, I might as well just go for it. So yeah, they just go for the T-Wave turn 1 and then get the full para. Then next turn, I put them to sleep, which I think was a huge misplay. I mean, obviously, Duraludon's like by far and away the strongest Mon in this tier, you know, so just letting me put it to sleep is huge. Also, just a little tidbit, this tournament, you can see it like stretches, what, how many rounds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds or something. So, I mean, this video is definitely going to be split into multiple parts, because this is a long multiple videos, like, I'm going to make multiple videos on this, because this was a long tournament, dude. This was a long tournament. Anyway, they go hard Gothita, understandable play. I just decided to go into my Minccino because like I ain't dealing with that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to get like Gothita trapped. So I go Minccino. So like 2 things here. I use Tail Slap for some reason. Don't ask me why. I mean, like, legit they had Stealth Rock up and it was like against the Gothita. Tidy Up was so unbelievably free here. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I have no clue why I didn't use Tidy Up. Anyway, I just get Tail Slap. For some reason, they're not Choice Scarf Gothita. They're like, because I outsped them, so that means they're just like Eviolite. Which, like, who runs Eviolite Gothita anyway? They get a crit Sidekick, takes out most of my HP. That was scary. Anyway, I predict the Diglett switch. I mean, it was pretty obvious. It wasn't really much of a predict. But yeah, I mean, this shows me that they are definitely something offensive. They're like Life Orb or Focus Sash or something, because like they can like 83% from like a triple axle, an unboosted triple axle. I don't know what set they are, but this is super offensive. So yeah, I want to keep Minccino obviously because like it's still valuable, and I know for a fact that they're Life Orb or something like that because like they took so much damage. So I just decided to go into my Fungus, you know, rack up some nice Life Orb chip. They use Iron Head again, get the flinch. And at this point, I'm just like, you know what, Fungus. Fungus, if it switches in, it's only going to be at like 20 something. Yeah, if Fungus switches in with Stothrock, it's only going to be at like 20 something percent. So yeah, like a paralyzed Fungus isn't really that useful. Nothing on my team can really take an Earthquake. If I switch into Volibile, then they're going to use like Rock Blast or something, which is like also kind of annoying. So I just decided, you know what, let's just sack Fungus, because I mean it's not really that useful this game. Fungus dies, Diglett dies because of Life Orb chip, boom. They go Ghastly, I go into my Minccino just as like a nice, you know, play. I'm not gonna lie, like I genuinely don't know why they use Shadow Ball. Like you can, I don't know. Maybe they thought like, oh, Sludge Bomb is too obvious here. They're gonna go into like Duraludon, and I'm gonna catch them by using Shadow Ball or something. Maybe it was a misclick. I don't know. It had to be something like that, right? Because there's no way you naturally just use Shadow Ball against a Minccino. Anyway, they use Shadow Ball. I'm just like, cool. I tidy up, get tree set up. And then like, I just, you know, obviously triple axle here. Very cool. Get the KO on Gothita. They go Meowth, and I'm like, hey, I'm a Minccino. I'm looking at their team. They have a sleeping Duraludon. They have like a Volibile and a, like a probably Scarf Ghastly. Dude, I'm just gonna Terra Ghost here and then get some more setup. Like this setup is free. And then they use Terra Steel. Now this, I'm not gonna lie, this is some good plays. I just use Encore, boom, and then I get some more free setup. Like, so they use Terra Steel here, like predicting me to use like Tail Sap or something. I Encore them into Fake Out, and then now I'm in a great position because I get another tidy up. I'm +3. Obviously, Tail Sap. Tail Sap was a misplay, by the way. I should have used Triple Axle. I mean, Triple Axle, like, because of Technician, like, Triple Axle was just 90% accurate. This is 80% accurate, so yeah. By the way, I should have just used Triple Axle here. It was more accurate. But yeah, just small tidbit. But anyway, Minccino uses Tail Sap. It lands, which is big. They go Ghastly for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, that thing just gets deleted. I have genuinely no clue why they went Ghastly. They go Minccino. I mean, Meowth, not Minccino. I miss Tail Sap. I mean, unfortunate, but I mean, at this point, it's just too little, too late, right? Like, they have a sleeping Duraludon and a Terra Steel Meowth. Like, my Timber just automatically wins here, right? Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, there's nothing my opponent can do to Timber at this point. I just go into my Timber and then win. Now, I Parting Shot, and you will see why this was a bad play. They get a crit high jump kick, and dude, at this point, I was sweating. I was like, okay, calm down there, buddy. The crit high jump kick, this was tough. I was sweating a bit. But then I realized, oh wait, I still have Reflect Up, and they're -1. I realized I can just go for Drain Punch. Go for Drain Punch, get some nice healing. Go for Drain Punch again. They have only like the yeah, and I just get a Mach Punch here, boom, and then I have Reflect Up. Their Terra Steel Meowth. Obviously, I don't think I need to tell you. Just a Mach Punch. I mean, Drain Punch in the Mach Punch. So round 2. Round 2 of the thing goes to me. Yippee. I mean, first game was complete hacks. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this first game, I just hacked my opponent into oblivion. But the second game, I mean, that was just a mixture of, like, good plays by me. And, like, some really questionable plays by my opponent. Like, that Shadow Ball into the Minccino was pretty goofy, in my opinion. So, yeah, on to the third round. Marcer Scion, or something like that. So they send out the Numel, I send out Meowth, pre-standard lead. I use, fake out? Yeah, because I wanted some more chip. Misplay, as you can see. They use energy ball. They have energy ball for some reason. I missed T-Wave, already onto a bad start here. Yeah. So you can see my luck has just completely reversed. I missed T-Wave into getting crit sludge bombed. Now the reason I used T-Wave is because I thought, oh, they're gonna predict a Volt Switch and then like they're gonna use Spore. I'm just gonna T-Wave him. That doesn't happen. They just use Sludge Bomb and then get a crit, and then I just get one-shotted. So yeah, like very, very tough start. Very tough start of the game, dare I say. They predict that, I mean, well, this wasn't really much of a predict, I think. I don't think Brave Bird would have KO'd, like with how much HP they had. I mean, knockoff was pretty obvious, because, like, there's no reason to Brave Bird, because, like, I don't think, like, with Eviolite and with them having, like, 90% of their HP, I don't think that, Brave Bird would have KO'd. Anyway, they use Sludge Bomb, get the insta-poison. Very unlucky, you can see. Super unlucky game. I predict the switch into Rock Troll and then just use knockoff again. Then they go Trapinch, they use Roost. Then this is just a good opportunity for me to get Stealth Rock up. They use Hurricane, hit and confuse. And then thankfully I don't hit myself, this is what I was saying. And then nope, second turn they hit Hurricane again. And I hit myself in confusion. This first game, I'm not gonna lie, I was getting pretty mad, because this was some next level hacks, dude. Like, this, like, they say what goes around comes around. Dude, I was feeling it this turn. I was feeling it this game. Like, this was some insano hacks. The double Hurricane hit into the confused hit yourself is kinda nuts. By the way, I use Stone Edge here, which, like, I mean, their Eviolite is gone and Trapinch has, like, insane attack. So Stone Edge would have one-shotted them. But, you know, hacks be like that. So they go, they switch into Poniard. I use Draco, miss. Yeah, this is tough. I'm like, oh, okay, that miss doesn't really matter. I just use Body Press here, right? Wrong. They use Terrifying Terra Blast and do some insane damage. Now, I'm not gonna lie. This was an absolute waste of a Terra. I don't know why they did this. Because, like, they used up their Terra only to get 58% damage on my Duraludon. This was a waste. They achieved nothing with this Terra. So, like, this was great by me. Because I just claimed the KO with Draco this turn. And then, boom, they wasted their Terra and their Poniard's gone. Now they go into Duraludon. I have to send out Tentacle because that's the only thing that can take two Dracos. Or a Draco and a T-Bolt. You can see he lives. Tentacle the goat. And then obviously I'm just gonna save my Tentacle. There's no reason to sack it. Still super valuable this game. I use what, knockoff or high jump kick? U-turn. Oh, I predicted the switch. Nice. So I used U-turn here. I forgot about that actually. Use Flash Cannon, get that sick KO. And they go into their own Meowth here. I just decide to go into my Vullaby. They use Drain Punch. I predicted Fake Out. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that they would use Fake Out, but Drain Punch, I absolutely take Drain Punch. Drain Punch is great for me. Anyway, at this point I just say, you know what? I'm just gonna get one last Brave Bird off, do some huge damage into the Wattrel. It's cool. Let's go Meowth, and then get this Fake Out KO. Nice. So despite all the hacks, you know what? This game is looking winnable. They make a huge misplay by going into, well, I'm not sure if it's a misplay, but they go into their own Duraludon. Draco does not KO me, and then I get another KO with high jump kick. High jump kick. At this point, this is looking great for me, since I can just sack Tentacle here. It's not really doing much this game. And then I'm not gonna lie, this was a misplay by me. I go into my Meowth. I'm like, you know what? If I can win this speed tie, because this is a speed tie by the way, I'm max speed. If I can win this speed tie and get a knockoff, then that's gonna be great. They, unfortunately, win the speed tie. Shocker. In this game, who would have thought? If I could have gotten this knockoff, then this game would have been a lot more simple, but unfortunately, lose the speed tie, so yeah. So I just used Terra Flying, and it turns out they're Scarf. It was never a speed tie, they're just Scarf Drain Punch Meowth. So it was never a speed tie, and I just sacked my Meowth for no reason. Anyway, I just used Flash Cannon here. And they make the biggest choke of the Eon. They go hard Nummel. Now I use body press, and then I just use Draco here, nice, get the KO. And then they go back into their own Meowth, and they must have thought, oh, knockoff guaranteed KOs, this is the safest play because it like guarantees me the win. I live the knockoff and then just KO them with Draco. Dude, this game was insane. This was a nuts game. I don't know how I lived. I mean, how I won. Like, well, both. Like, by the hairs on my ankles, I win this game somehow. So, very close game, but I win somehow. Game 2, though. Yikes, this game was tough. They lead Ghastly, I lead Duraludon, good lead by me. I just get a free Draco into their own Mudbray, very cool. I go Minccino for some reason. I just use Encore, I don't know, I guess I didn't want Stealth Rock to go up. So anyway, I just go Duraludon here because it's just free into Stone Edge. And then, what, I just, right, I get Stealth Rock up. Because this Duraludon was like an offensive lead Duraludon. You can see this had some insane tech. It's like Stealth Rock, T-Wave, something else. Anyway, I predict the Spore going to my own Fungus. Pretty obvious. I thought that they'd switch. They didn't switch. Yeah, look, this is just a Fungus v Fungus. We both use Sludge Bomb. I predict the Sludge Bomb, and then this is the hidden tech: Steel Beam Duraludon. This was nuts. Like, I calculated and I was like, hold on, Steel Beam KOs them. Dude, this was some nuts tech by me. I'm not gonna lie. Steel Beam Duraludon was kind of insane. Getting this Fungus KO'd was nuts for my own Timber. And also just like, oh yeah, it's just super good because Fungus is just annoying in general. Losing my half of my HP does suck, but taking out Fungus is super nice. They go into their own Meowth. I just assume that they're Scarf. They use U-turn. They go into their own Duraludon. I just sack Minccino. I mean, Minccino is pretty useless this game. Like, the only thing that Minccino can do is use Tidy Up to like set up and sweep. But the thing is, like, they still have a full health Tinkatink, which is like, I have Triple Axle, Tidy Up, Encore, Tail Slap. So it's like, and also I don't even want to use Tidy Up since I have Rocks up, and like, I mean, Rocks aren't really that good. I mean, Rocks are kind of garbage this game. They have 3 resists, 4 resists, one of them with Regenerator, and they also have a Ghastly. I guess Rocks is kind of nice for Ghastly, but yeah, I don't know. Like, anyway, Minccino, it's just not that good this game, so I just decided to sack it. Now, this position is kind of like, it's kind of like uncomfortable for me, since like, I mean, I could go into my own Duraludon and then just risk the speed tie, but I just didn't want to do that. Volibile would just get T-bolted twice, or and then just get KO'd. The only thing I can do, or maybe I could have gone to Timber. Yeah, I probably should have gone to Timber. But yeah, I decided to go into Impidimp, and then boom. They use Flash Cannon because of the light screen, it doesn't KO. I go into my Timber, and they get a Spadef drop. Now, let me tell you, this Spadef drop was so bad. So yeah, I use the Spadef drop really sucked. I use Bulk Up. They use Knockoff. Now, Knockoff plus the Spadef drop basically guarantees, dude, this Ghastly can come in and just like, or Draining Kiss too. The Draining Kiss. Because the Draining Kiss, because of that Spadef drop, just does way more damage. Anyway, because of the Spadef drop and the extra damage from Draining Kiss, actually no, their Draco still doesn't KO. But like, the thing is, this, I'm pretty sure is a roll, so I went for Mach Punch because it's like, oh, it's a roll, I don't want to risk it. Like, I'm not going to use Drain Punch, like, hoping that I get the roll, right? So, I just use Mach Punch, do a bunch of damage. I get the roll and survive, but I used Mach Punch, so it's not even that good. They go into Mudbray. Honestly, I predicted that they'd go into Ghastly, so I used Ice Punch, but they went to Mudbray. I mean, it still looked like a sick predict, but honestly, it wasn't. Yeah, they just go into Ghastly here. Boom, Shadow Ball just smokes me. They're a Life Orb, which is some valuable information. Honestly, this was probably my biggest misplay. I shouldn't have sacked Volibile. Because look at their team, look at like Meowth. Dude, like I would like Meowth easy one. Like if I just got if I just switch Meowth into like a Vullaby if I just switched Vullaby into a U-turn, I won. But I sack most of its HP because of T-Bolt, and then just like, yeah, so it's not really that useful this game. They go Duraludon. I go Flash Cannon. Again, this is another misplay. I definitely should have used the other thing. What's the name? Anyway, yeah, they use Terra Fire, Terra Blast here. I sack Impidimp. Again, like, I'm not gonna lie, I made a lot of misplays this game. Like, sacking Vullaby and, like, sacking Impidimp. Dude, Duraludon was the easy sack here. I used Terra Water. Dude, again, this was a terrible play. Like, you can see I shouldn't have done these things. But, like, I'm still like, oh, it's fine. I have a Terra Water Fungus. It's fine. Their high jump kick can't even come close to KOing me. They get a crit high jump kick to KO me. Now, this crit was garbage, because I calculated without this crit, high jump kick would not have KO'd. You know what? You don't believe me? I'm just gonna go to the, where's the calc here? Let's just go Meowth, LC Fast Pit. Bro, what are these sets, dude? What are these goofy sets that they have here, dude? Custom set. Let's say worst case scenario, they're, max attack adamant, because they are choice scarf, I think. Yeah, they are. And then I go into what's the name? Fungus. Terra Grass here doesn't really matter. High jump kick did 52 to 64. This is max attack adamant, so most people aren't even running this. But let's just assume they're max attack adamant. That was still like even if they're max attack adamant, the max roll is 64. That had a 0% chance to KO except for a crit. And they just so happen to get the crit. Now, if I just put them to sleep, and then spam synthesis, go, and then, like, get some nice healing, I win. But they get the crit, and then I just get smoked. I go into Duraludon, they hit high jump kick, and then boom, I lose. Now, I'm not gonna act like I played perfectly here. I definitely could have played better. But that high jump kick crit was some serious level hacks. So on to the last game. I lead Diglett, they lead Growlithe. Great lead by me. Because like I'm Focus Sash, so yeah. Anyway, they reveal for the last time that they are in fact Choice Scarf Meowth. I use what? Alright, I do this. I go into my own Vullaby. They also go into their own Vullaby. The thing is that this was a massive misplay by me, though. This was a big misplay. Because look at their team. Dude, they get swallowed by Meowth. They have nothing. I mean, by Vullaby. I use Nasty Plot here. And then, like, I use Air Slash, don't get the flinch. They use Brave Bird, and it just KOs me. So, yeah, this is just a bad play by me. Yeah, that was just a terrible play by me. I shouldn't have just sacked my Vullaby. Anyway, they go Diglett, I mean, they go Meowth, I just go Diglett. They go into Shelter, which is like, whatever, it doesn't really matter, because I just Memento, counteracting their Shell Smash, so basically all they leave with is some boosted speed and defense, but lowered defense. They use Icicle Spear, I use Dragon Claw, revealing, yeah, again, I should have just gone into Minccino here, dude. I 1,000,000,000% should have just gone to Minccino. Because, like, now I just sacked most of the HP on my only win condition. They go into Duraludon. I'm not even sure if this was a speed tie, dude. But yeah, oh yeah, it was. They win the speed tie. They go into their own, yeah, okay. I tail slap just to try and get some chip. And I do bait Draco Meteor, which is good. This is also where another huge misplay happened. I should have just gone into, Shelter. Like, I don't know what the exact rules are, but, like, I mean, Duraludon, like, I don't know. Let me just see. Shelter, Shell Smash, +2. Oh, dude. Never mind. Yeah, most of the time it still wouldn't have KO'd. Anyway, I mean, like, I'm just calculating the Shell Smash damage. I definitely should have just gone hard into Shelter. And then, because, like, their defense was lowered. Because now you can see it's just a clean sweep with Snivy. They use Glare just to add insult to injury. And then I just get swallowed. And, yeah, I just lose. Like, straight up, I just lose. So yeah, you know what I said about this video being split into multiple parts because this was a long tournament? Yeah, I just get eliminated at round 3. Yeah, like, this is not a multi-video thing. I just get eliminated round 3. I mean, all around, it was a fun tournament. It's just kind of a shame that I got, like, dude, I got some insane... Dude, I used up all of my luck in, like, the first 3 turns of this tournament. Like, you can see here, like, getting this, T-Bolt para into the, like, full para here and stuff. Like, I used all of my luck into the first game, and then directly after that, like, I got bad luck for every game, for every subsequent game. Like, my luck this tournament was just garbage. Like, the first game, like, I'm not gonna lie, I got super lucky, but my opponent just made some serious misplays that led to my victory. Second game, this was just, like, I mean, I made a lot of misplays, but, like, in the end, I just got high jump kick crit, and then, yeah. So, like, this was also just, like, some... And then here, this wasn't really luck, this was just, like, really bad plays. At this point, like, I was just tilted, because you have to understand, this game, dude, like, you can't see the text, dude, even my opponent was like, dude, I sincerely apologize, because this luck was so garbage. And then, like, after that, and then, like, playing the second game, and then getting crit at the second last turn, and then just losing, I was so tilted. Like, I was like, okay, dude, really? Second last turn, I just get crit with my fungus, and then just lose. So yeah, like, I was really tilted at this point. So yeah, like, that's why I just made some bad plays. Yeah, like, this was just an easy game for my opponent because I was so tilted. So, lesson learned here, never tilt. If you get unlucky, don't focus on it too much. This is the life lesson from this video. Even if you get some insane hacks, never tilt too much because that's just gonna make you play terribly. Because I'm not gonna lie, this, like, first game, that was a masterclass by me. I was cooking. I got insanely bad luck and I still won. Second game, I mean, both of us made some goofy plays, I'm not gonna lie. Like, both of us made some questionable plays, but in the end, I just got hacked and then I lost. But, like, I'd say I still, like, but yeah, and then, like, the third game, I just completely played terribly and then just lost. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Shame that I couldn't play more rounds because this was a really fun tournament, but yeah. I mean, you can't play Pokemon then expect to always get lucky, you know what I'm saying, like. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, and yeah, I'll see you next time.